Good afternoon, afternoon. It's barely afternoon. It's like 1 o'clock. I've been over at HQ working this morning. Actually had Mike and Lissa from the Drifting Dreamers over there this morning, and we got that old tarp off the roof and got a new one installed to help me get through winter and save a little bit of that jangle to be able to do that roof expansion project and new metal and all of that. It's going to be an expensive endeavor, but it'll be worth it to add a lot more kind of covered areas out there to be able to store stuff in, like campers and stuff like that. I'd like to eventually keep my camper out there where there's power and water and fiber and all of that for guests and stuff that come, and also to be able to keep it kind of being used a little bit, just so it ain't sitting there getting all moldy and stuff like that. So that's the plan on that. So I don't want to just kind of band-aid that roof, so I'm just kind of putting another tarp over it. It lasted about a year last time, so that should be plenty of time to gather up the materials and save the money and stuff like that to get that done this coming up year. So, but I don't want the roof to get any worse than it is, and I also am already using the shop and plan on doing a lot of remodel inside the shop this winter. So want to make sure that everything up underneath the roof is protected. So I had an extra tarp, so I wanted to go ahead and get that on there, and it just looked real trashy out there with that ripped tarp everywhere. So I also took the tarp off the gazebo that I put on there last Christmas to make sure that it didn't leak for our Christmas party. And I've actually tested it now, and it doesn't leak, but there is a channel that collects water that goes down the center. The drains are not working right, so it overfills there and leaks directly in the center. But I think I know how I can fix that. I just need to drill some holes. So I went ahead and took that tarp off as well, because it started getting kind of tethered and having to pick stuff up after storms and stuff like that. So did a little yard cleaning and then a little work out there at HQ. I will not be going live tonight, guys. I have to make a trip to town, and it's on a schedule from like 5 to 8 o'clock. I'm actually taking the generator back. It's been having some issues for a while, but I will say that that one right there has definitely been the workhorse out of all of them I've had. It lasted longer than any of them. But so I got to go and get a new one tonight. I don't use it as much anymore, so that helps, but there was still a lot of hours on this one, and it lasted by far the most out of all the generators that I've had since I've been up here, so I can't complain. But it is going to cost a little bit of jingle, and but I need to go tonight to get it done. And so that's during my live time, so I'm not going to be able to make it this week again, guys. I am sorry. I know I said last weekend I was going to try to kind of do a surprise live because I missed last Monday, but the weather was so bad all weekend, I didn't really have the service and the internet to really try to go live, so didn't get a chance, but maybe I'll try again this week. I tried to switch live times with a couple of people, but they already had stuff planned, so it didn't work out. So I don't know. I'll try again sometime this week, as long as the weather permits. We are supposed to get rain all day tomorrow again. That's why I wanted to get over here and get this done today before the next round of rain comes. And glad that we got it done. I'm on the dirt road right now. I know you are going to say, where's your seatbelt? I'm running 13 miles per hour down a dirt road, guys. So as dirt roads, I can get from HQ to my property off all dirt roads. So that's what I'm doing, because I have all of the old tarp. You can see a little bit of it back there in the window in the back, and there's a million little pieces, and I don't want it blowing all over the ditch and littering and, you know, all of that. I'm not about that life. I do not like littering and messing up nature at all. hauling chickens, hauling chickens. So I'm taking it nice and slow down the dirt road to my dumpster. That way I can get everything in the dumpster, and the next time it gets dumped, which I believe is on Fridays, it will it'll be gone and no longer making a mess anywhere, because it was starting to blow all over HQ, like all over the place. Let me give y'all some, got some coming up here. It's kind of hard to see the mountains today because it's so gloomy and foggy. But you can kind of see it off to the right. You can see part of it. It's definitely one of them gloomy days. I don't know how much rain we've gotten in the last 4 days, but it's had to be a decent amount. It hasn't been any huge storms though. No like dangerous storms, just rain. So just soaking the ground. So I'm not too mad about that. I know the grass at HQ is looking absolutely amazing. I actually got quite a few deliveries going on at HQ there today as well. Make sure that you go over to Come On Homesteading and like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Same here. It's about to pop off again. It's about to be a whirlwind of projects again. Had a little break in between, and I've tried to take advantage of that and actually take a break. Let my body heal up a little bit from the last 3.5 months. And I'm feeling good, feeling rested, and ready to start this next phase. I have a funny feeling it's going to be about a 3-month one too, because there's a lot to do and a lot planned. And at both places, again, I'm going to be bouncing back and forth quite a bit, but I'm going to try to keep both areas moving forward, because I got plans for both areas before winter hits. So definitely, yeah, there's definitely some stuff coming, guys. It is a lot. And also I got to go get some materials here in the next week or two for the tiny house. I got a really good plan for that, and I just got to go get all the stuff that I need to do it. And once that starts, it's going to be moving and grooving on the tiny house. I'm ready for that. I'm ready for a good building project. Break the saws back out, the nail guns, the screw guns, all the hole saws, all of that other stuff, and just really kind of go after it. I think the tiny house is right there at the point where it's really about to turn the corner. With this new thing that I've came up with for finishing off the outside, it should speed the process up tremendously, and look really, really good at the end of it. So hopefully I can pull it off. Hopefully the materials are there when I'm ready, and we can kind of jump on it, because I need to install the heater back into the tiny house, and certain things need to be done so I can move it where I want it this year. I don't want it in the same spot that it has been. So I've got some things I got to get finished up in order to put it in that location. So got a lot to do. Got to get it going. All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to be about it. I just wanted to touch base with you. Happy Monday. Hopefully your Monday is starting out amazing. And I just wanted to let y'all know that I won't be live tonight. I'll be on the move, getting set up and continuing the winter prep, because that's basically what stage I'm in now. It's getting ready for winter. So love every single one of y'all. Y'all do something nice for somebody, guys. Take another step closer to your goals, but keep it real. Come on.